All right, welcome back everybody. Today I wanted to talk about my lightning pied clown project. And one of my beautiful girls here, she's actually up for auction right now on Morph Market. The auction should be closing tonight, so I'm posting this video Saturday morning. I believe it should, the auction should end Saturday night around 7 p.m.-ish. So, you know, if you're interested in this high-end female, take a look at her before the auction closes. Their reserve's pretty high. I'm not trying to give these snakes away, but I've actually decided to list all of the hatchlings, or I should say juveniles, because they're all about 250 grams and up at this point, from that project, because I decided to take advantage of another investment opportunity I have outside of the reptile world. And I figured instead of me waiting to take 2 years plus to raise up these females, and you know, at that point hopefully they breed right away, just to try to maybe grab some of that equity that I have in those snakes and move that money elsewhere. So that's what I'm doing. So I've actually listed all of the babies, juveniles, hatchlings, whatever you want to call them, from this project. There are, you'll have to excuse me because I know I'm going to get snapped at by these because they're not very happy snakes. So there are 4 double visual females. There are MJ Axanthic, pied, 100% het clown. There's a couple that are pied, double het MJ Axanthic clown. And there is a male who is also a lightning pied. Here we go. Lightning pied het clown. As far as I'm concerned or aware, these are the only MJ Axanthic pied het clowns ever produced or available. Maybe somebody produced them, they just haven't posted it. But I had some really good luck this past year producing these. And they are the only ones that I'm aware of that were produced, and they are 100% the only ones that have ever been made available on Morph Market. So they do, you know, they are a higher end item. They are the only ones ever made available. They're triple recessive snakes. And as you can see, they're beautiful. And if you look at their listings, they're all really pretty snakes. So they're a really good shot for somebody not only to get into lightning pieds, but to take a shortcut and get into lightning clown pieds. You know, taking that male who's already almost 400 grams, I think, he's been pounding food, and taking him to anything that's a triple recessive or double recessive, especially because he's visual MJ Axanthic, really sets you up for success with getting the triples and quads, especially because he's already a double visual het snake. So, you know, it's a great opportunity for somebody to take a shortcut into this project. Obviously, it's going to be for somebody who has some deeper pockets, because these aren't, you know, just MJ Axanthics or just lightning pieds. They're lightning pied het clowns. I have been breeding these for 3 years now to get to this point where I actually produce these. I still have all the adults, so, and the dad of those babies and the moms are actually already breeding again. So I just thought, you know what, if I already have these snakes and they're here and I can produce more again this year, I might as well take advantage of it while I can. So that's what I'm doing. I also listed a bunch of clown pieds, and I'm not going to pick these up. Let's see, because they all actually just fed them. It's cleaning day for rats today. All these guys and girls are available. These 2 clown pieds here, they are available. Some pretty clown pieds. There's some pretty clown het pied males here. This one actually sold already, so I'm not going to show him. And then I have these clown pieds. This one's a female here, and this is a male here. There's some ODYB fire stuff going on. Let's see if this one ate. Nope, didn't eat yet. But he's looking at it. So come here, little ASF. So he's ready to go. Is that a mouse? This one has a mouse. He is looking to eat there. And this one's actually up for auction as well. So that's a more basic snake. It's just a pied het clown male, but it's up for auction too. So I have some really cool snakes up for auction. I have 3 auctions right now. They're all going to end on Saturday. Actually, I think this clown pied female is too. This one that I just showed here, she's an OD Fire. Beautiful little girl is actually up for auction right now as well. So really cool stuff for auction. They won't ship until it's obviously safe to ship. It's still probably too cold. I know it's like 10 degrees here in Pittsburgh right now, so I definitely cannot ship out. And the hubs are probably cold as well since they're in Indy and Memphis. So even if your weather is nicer, it's not going to be shipping time here until at least most likely February, mid-February, late February. So the auctions will close this weekend, but I'll obviously take care of them until it's safe to ship. However long that is, whether it's a month or 2 months, whatever, doesn't matter. And I just had my black Axanthic. One of them came out of the egg really fast. So these are all black Axanthic. I have three visual black Axanthics and 4 het black Axanthics, and they're all double het hypopied that are coming out of this clutch. They'll be available once they are ready. This was just the first one that came out. So these are going to be some really pretty snakes, especially because I have a blackhead leopard and Mojave in the pairing with the parents. So some really cool snakes that are going to come out of those eggs, which I'm excited about. And that's actually the first clutch of the year. And I'm still waiting on this pied het ultramale female to lay. She looks like she's ready to explode, and I'm just waiting for her to pop those eggs out. I think she's a Super OD Fire, possible leopard. She's a pied het ultramale, so she should be laying here any day, which I'm excited about those eggs. I had 2 sires in there. One was a clown het ultramale, and one was a ultra pied. So I'm hoping that I actually hit the ultrapied stuff. We'll see in 2 months, but she will actually be available. She's the last snake I have in the ultrapied project, and I kept her from last month because nobody was kind of picking her up, and I wasn't going to sell her at the same discounts as I was the other snakes because obviously I knew she was gravid. As you can see right there, these look right there. You can see like the lump. You can see the shape of the egg right there in her side of her body. So I'm hoping she actually pops those eggs out here relatively soon. Other than that, just plugging away as it is. I finally got through. I obviously keep extra tubs, but I had from the sale last month probably 60, 70 tubs I had to like thoroughly clean. And as you can see, I finally filled the rack back out, so they're all clean and taken care of. Said it was rack cleaning day, so I just got done doing that as well and kind of shifting them around. That's why I used to feed on Mondays and clean rats on Thursdays because our garbage day is Friday. But then I was like, why am I wasting Monday feeding if I'm already handling the rats and cleaning them on Thursdays? Why would I not just feed the snakes on Thursdays while I'm doing the rats, which is what I started doing. So that's actually made my life a lot easier, just kind of condensing it all into one day. I'm already sort of dealing with the rats anyways, so it was easy for me just to take them and put them in the snake tubs as I'm doing that. So yeah, just trying to streamline kind of what I'm doing. I actually, speaking of lightning pies, I think she probably 8 too. I just fed her. Good, she like giant ASF. This female who actually laid the first lightning pie clutch last year, she's actually laid for me twice. Has already seen a lock with my OD blade pied double het MJ Clown male again. So hopefully producing more of the same with her. Let's see if this girl ate. Ooh, got a shed and a poop. This girl, who is OD Blade pied double het MJ Clown, she, let's see, I do have one lock with her as well. So hopefully they can actually produce me lightning clown pieds. Obviously needs cleaned out too. Move her thing over. So, I'm still working the project. I have these animals, and it's like the babies, the hatchlings. And it's sort of like, why not take advantage of oh God, these guys are very feisty, of it while I can. Like, this is the male. He's almost 400 grams. Lightning pied het clown, male. That's like basically almost ready to breed. I'm asking a big sticker price. I'm basically pricing these guys like, make me sell it to you. Like, I'm not giving them away. I'm not like half-offing them like I was in December. These snakes are way too valuable and important, but they're available for somebody at the right price who's willing to invest in some higher-end stuff. So, again, these aren't going to be half-off snakes. These are getting sold for what they're worth because they're basically some of the biggest pieces to my collection. But I'm okay with putting myself backwards a year to take the money and invest it elsewhere if I'm able to sell these guys for the right price. So get them while you can. I mean, that's the only male that I produced last year that has those genes. The only double visual het. So I have 4 females listed. I got lucky with the females, but that's the only male that was actually produced. And again, I don't think anybody else has ever produced these snakes. They've never been listed on Morph Market anyways. So quick way to get into a triple recessive project with all of those snakes. I think it's 1, 5, 8, 1.7. There's 1 male, 7 females. 5 of them are double visual hets, and then 3 of them are pied double hets. So check all those out. Again, one's up for auction now. It'll end later tonight. I have a ton of clown pies that I just dropped from those clutches that hatched last month. And those black Axanthics will be coming soon as well. So we'll see you guys next week.